Hi, I'm Dan Fusco, candidate for the New York State Assembly 119th District. I want to talk a little bit in this short video about the importance of once federal or state programs are funded, they must be seen through perpetuity or to the expiration of that program. I'm sitting in front of a conservation easement. This was part of the USDA Natural Resources Conservation Service wetland restoration program. This is on a piece of property that I own. My heart sits with this project. It's a beautiful project. I'm crouched down right now because all around me there's a series of 3 ponds are waterfowl that have migrated here up from the southern states and from Mexico and South America to breed on these grounds before moving on. So right now this is a nesting habitat. However, when legislation is passed, like say the Farm Bill, it's very important that state legislatures take a look at these programs and give input on continuing funding for these projects. So when you have an ecological system such as this dependent on that funding from the initial project, that must be seen through, like I said, into perpetuity or until that program expires. The same thing goes with housing. When people become dependent on housing that they have been promised, you can't cut that program out from under them. Same thing with social services, with medical treatment. Once the government establishes those programs and people become dependent, either you expire that program properly over time and don't leave anybody or anything out to dry, or you continue funding. That's something that state legislators must have their finger on at all times. You cannot leave people or our natural environment hanging once they become dependent on our legislation. I'm Dan Fusco, your candidate for the New York State Assembly 119th District.